Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Night Owl Lounge.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I guess I'll say we're
Welcome
live,
in on a Friday night.
live Friday night. And
Got
welcome
a
in,
couple
Amber
people
and Joe.
popping in already.
Yep, I see Amber and Joe. Welcome in, guys.
There's Robin.
Hey, Robin. I bet it's still 80 degrees there, isn't it? Must be nice. But we got to, what, 36, 35?
Yeah, but with the wind chill, it felt a little chilly still today.
You must be looking at a different monitor or something. You froze it.
I froze up.
Yeah, you're froze on my end.
Yeah, I'm getting my Rumble chat ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So streamer, it's fault. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. I better put everybody up on screen.
Ooh. That is a nice feature they added. Anybody in Rumble? Welcome, Rumble. Let's rumble.
Let's rumble for the jungle.
Gemini.
Hi, Gemini. Oh, there's Robin over in Rumble.
Daryl is frozen like the temp.
I was. Awful cold.
No, we actually got some days that they're saying it's going to be in the 40s here pretty soon.
Almost 50.
Wow.
One day is supposed to be almost 50 degrees, and it kind of goes back down into the 40s. And then, I don't know, it keeps going back and forth between 30s and 40s on there's Roger.
Hey, Roger. I hope it stays.
But, February, we're going to be gaining temperature all the way through February. So, and daylight. From the beginning of February to the end or the beginning of March, we gained 60 minutes of daylight.
Ooh.
So every day is like 2 minutes or something that the day gets longer and longer with light.
Mid 70s today. It's 57 there tonight.
Wow, that'd be nice.
So I don't mind it, but I have a feeling those warm days it's not going to feel warm because it's going to be windy.
That's the way it was today.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be really nice out, and it ended up being so windy that it was almost felt colder than yesterday.
Doggone it. Hey, Jackie from Netherlands. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, guys. Glad everybody's popping in. Tonight we have, I think I have one, Creepy Acres. I don't know if I'll do it or not. Might save it for next week. But we definitely, somebody mentioned old maps, so I found some old maps. Some of them I already had, other one, new one. A couple of them I hadn't had before, so now I got them. So we can go over a map or two, maybe, or one. One of them's got so much stuff on it, I don't think we can do it in one night.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, look at all the alien stuff. I got my. I don't know if that's supposed to be Planet X alien or what that is. And then I got my alien hat.
Still, so you need a black light above you and you'd probably glow.
Ooh.
That'd be trippy.
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 So we got some maps to go over. I got some other pictures that we can look at. So we got enough for tonight. So if you guys are here and want to see some old maps, we'll get into that after a while. Hey, Bigfoot Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Got some Valentine stuff.
Valentine stuff.
It's February. Come on now. Well, I call it Valentine stuff. It's not really intended to be Valentine stuff, but I'm going to say it is.
Was it the little hairy thing in Bugs Bunny? Looked like a heart.
Oh, I forgot about him. He would work for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The hairy
And
the
then it
hairy
being a
heart
Blemmy.
the hairy heart thing.
Blemmy. So what's up, Dorothy? Tammy! How's Texas? How's the weather?
Yeah, hi Tammy.
Got pretty hearts and all kinds of things going in chat.
That's funny.
So and then I'll
And then
keep
what?
I haven't seen any. I saw a fox real quick, but I haven't seen anything else. But if I see anything on the cameras, I'll let you know. 80s in Texas. Oh man.
80s.
I mean, I'm happy with our weather now, but I'm ready for warmer.
That's pretty nice. What is Texas usually? What's a normal temperature for Texas during the winter?
Yeah.
70s, 70s, 80s, or is
Yeah.
that?
Is this normal for you, Tammy, or is this hotter than normal? There's a few foxes in the chat. Dwarf.
What?
He said there's a few foxes in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, we're still kind of breezy too. It's been kind of windy. Poor chickens, they could have came outside today, but
I was going to let them, but the wind was so bad. I figured they'd
nasty.
only come out for a little bit and then go right back in. So why bother? Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, Tammy last week was not normal. 26 last week. I hope everybody's starting to warm up down south. Iguanas are done falling out of the trees.
What? Well, yeah. What do we call them? Lizard pops.
Lizard pops.
Just pick up a lizard and
Poor thing.
start licking them, and
Ew. It's about as bad as sniffing fairies.
sniffing fairies.
Sniffing fairies.
So here, I'll start off with my first Valentine.
Uh-oh. Oh.
So there you go.
Cute.
That's cute.
What happens to little Johnny when he gives little Susie one of those for Valentine's and then he gets in trouble by the teacher? We don't do those kind of Valentine cards.
No. I was watching a show today, a series from Canada, and two episodes they talked about Sasquatch and other stuff in it, kind of jokingly, but they were. I mean, it's like one of them really believed it and the other one didn't. But they did a whole episode on Sasquatch being the prime subject through the whole thing as far as the jokes and stuff. It was funny.
Wow. Claudette, welcome
Hi, Claudette.
in.
Hopefully Bigfoot didn't rip that heart out. That's funny. Well, if it was up by Portlock, he might have. If he was one of them guys. But the ones around here are pretty nice. At least I like to think they're nice. I don't know.
We haven't had any bad mischief.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do.
Oh no.
We'll start with
What?
Did I freeze up again?
Yes. You're froze.
I wonder why it's doing that. I never used to do that. Did it?
StreamYard glitch? I don't know.
No, I thought we'd show your pictures that you found today.
Oh, those things.
My back?
Nope, not yet. There
My
you
back?
are. There you are. Yeah, I found something weird in the snow. And I know they weren't there these last few days because I take the same path to the barn and back. And I
I went.
looked down into the little snow drift that was still left in our yard.
I went to the barn this morning and I didn't see it.
And I kind of went, what the heck?
So we'll start off with this one.
Yeah, I didn't see these pictures. I didn't see how well they turned out.
So this is the one that's less than
Yeah,
I
you can
think
only see 4.
you can only see the mark right here. You got an empty spot, then a coming down, then you got a spot across it, and this. We're trying to figure out what would make this pattern in the snow. So I'll show you the other one.
Yeah, that one, half of it's not there. Peter, welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Lori. I know you're there too. Yeah, so
Here's the other one.
The other one is a complete full one. That's the one that I saw first. And I went, what the heck? It looks like a star.
So it's not under a tree. It's not under or close by the house. It's out in the middle of the yard.
And you
No
can see
sticks, no nothing. So what would make that pattern?
I've never seen it before. That's weird. And you can see my boot tracks. I've been going back and forth there.
So what would make that pattern in the snow?
So the other one's missing kind of like the only 2 points. I don't know. That's just so weird. So I went inside and had him get his boots on and grab his phone, take a picture of this. It's probably going to be gone by tomorrow because things are melting so fast. And welcome in Lori too.
It almost looks like a pattern I've seen like in an old manuscript or a drawing or something. I'm not necessarily a rune, but I don't know.
And then I looked over and saw that there was another one, but it just wasn't a complete one. And then I went around all the snow banks that is kind of a little left. You know, there's little patches here and there. Didn't see anything anywhere else.
What's really weird is like this center line looks like whatever made this X or whatever went right across it. I don't know. I have no idea what. I mean, this might just be a weird thing. I don't know.
I don't know. Go back to the other one real quick. This one is the best because it's a complete one. That's the only 2 that I found.
But these two are right next to each other.
And welcome in, Harold.
Hey, Harold.
And it looked like they're about the same size too.
Lori
and Peter came in. Harold came in.
Yep. All right.
So you can see 4 of them on that one. So we're missing the 2 bottom ones then.
Let's see if I can.
That's so weird. Now it looks like a heart. The empty spot.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the empty spot is. I'm looking at the line across, and
I guess you can see that one. It's like when you're missing like almost like one. Oh, interesting. It's like something was there and it melted. That a perfect star?
Yeah, I don't know. That's so weird.
So go back to the other one real quick and zoom in a little. It's going to be gone by tomorrow. Gosh darn. I'm glad I caught it. Got pictures real quick. Mad Packs! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey, Mad Packs.
This is where you learn the tap dance.
Roger Blair. What?
He said, excuse me, but I heard this is the place to learn tap dancing.
Oh.
Yeah, get your spandex ready, Mad Packs. Yeah, that's so bizarre. It's
Jersey J Cup. I don't know. I watched the opening ceremony of the Olympics today.
That's wild. So
I have no idea what would make that. I can understand if it was just melting,
right?
But why did it pick an X or a star shape?
And you probably thought I was crazy when I came in. I said, "There's a star shape in the snow." That's wild. And I would think you and I would be noticing the last couple of days, because that just kind of stuck out like a sore thumb when I was coming back from the barn.
Yeah, I don't know. Bizarre.
Oh, Bud Files came in too. Hey, Bud Files.
Hey, Bud Files. Nice to see you.
Let's see, miss anybody else? I got Peter and Lori and Harold and Bud Files. Blazer's late. He's going to be in trouble when he shows up.
Blazer, he's like you said, he probably fell asleep.
Well, Dwarf has his number. Dwarf, message Blazer and tell him he's in trouble. He's not in chat.
Yeah, let him sleep.
Let him sleep.
So, like I said, when we first started, we got some maps we can go over tonight, and I got some.
Hi, Christy.
What I'm calling Valentine related. Besides this guy's definitely Valentine's related, but I got a couple other things to show that I'm going to link to Valentine's Day.
That is cute. Did you see what Joe said about the snow mark?
No, what?
Expert urine art.
A what?
An expert urine art.
Oh, okay. I don't see no yellow.
That's true. There's no yellow snow. Oh boy.
Let's see. Where did I put that stuff?
Now this place is getting weirder and weirder the longer we live here.
And let me see how big I can make this. So this has to do with crystals and stones and.
Welcome in, Jason. Crazy Town. You know, I was thinking his new little puppy he should have called Crazy Town instead of Boo Boo. Ooh,
Yeah, Boo-Boo.
Interesting.
So if the big crystal and stone
wow
thing is in Arizona again coming up.
Oh,
so I screen captured some of these things. So if you are looking to buy something for people for Valentine's,
the big gem show,
you can buy this garden lodolite from Brazil for $8,000. So if you want to buy your sweetheart or an early Valentine's or hey Jason, how you doing?
I've never heard of that kind either. A
Or green rutile quartz
green
for
rutile.
$5,200. So just a little gift for your special loved one. How about a deep honey citrine from
Okay, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
$30,000.
Oh my gosh. We did get a bunch of our stuff when I was selling them dirt cheap, so who knows what they're worth these days. Holy cow.
These are rare, supposedly,
Wow.
and excellent condition and shape, for clarity and all that stuff
Wow.
for quartz.
So you said
And you
these
can
are
see how
ones,
big it is. I mean, it's not huge, but
right?
it's you can see your hand going on top of it. So
you said
but
these are
$30,000 for that.
You said these are at the gemstone place, the Arizona gemstone.
The big
convention?
when they have the big show for all the quartz where you can buy the big giant specimens.
Mad Pack said he's not even in the wrong business.
Here's an iceberg quartz for out of Colombia for $7,500.
I'm not drawn to that one.
Here's a smoky quartz for $65,000.
Oh no, that's a nice smoky quartz.
So that's rutile too, and I'm assuming rutile is all the strands going through it.
So it's rutile inside. Wow.
So if you got $65,000 to spare for a Valentine's, or you can pick this up.
Just put it on your credit card. Who in the heck?
Now they had the world's large. I should have grabbed pictures of them.
The world's largest sphere?
What's that?
I was going to say the world's largest sphere.
Yes. They have that. They have several of all different kinds of stones and crystals there that they're huge. And you're talking like hundred of thousands of dollars for those.
Wow. I agree, Lori. I'll just take a box of chocolates.
Well, you can buy that that quartz, or you can buy a new car or even a house. So you got to choose wisely, I guess.
Mad Pack said, "Can I make a necklace out of that?"
Oh,
wow. I don't think I got my smoky quartz.
I don't know how much. I wonder how much that weighs. That one looked kind of big because it looks like she had two hands around it, so it looked like it was kind of big.
Our biggest one is 64 pounds, and you got it upstairs now. It was behind me for the longest time. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to think. That middle one's about, I'm guessing 18 to 20 pounds.
Well, this salt block behind me,
that was like 80, I think.
That's like 80 pounds.
Yeah, 80-pound salt block. I would have never paid that, but I saw his post that morning, 50% off on all salt blocks. I went, really? So I went in there right away. I got the biggest one he had for 50% off. He had to carry it out, put it in the truck for me, and it stayed out there until you came home from work. That thing is heavy.
It is heavy.
I don't really remember what we paid for it, but it was a steal for 50% off. And it's a pain in the butt to tip over to replace the light bulb in it.
So the other thing is I found I like finding old manuscripts and old maps and just whatever.
Bye, Peter.
What?
Peter's leaving. Lori's probably leaving too. Bye, guys. Love you. Okay.
So here's an old manuscript from the 1500. I think it's from the 1500s. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 1500s of what would be considered like a mer person or
That looks like a goat head. It's got horns like a goat.
well, I think I haven't translated anything. I'm not very good at Latin or whatever that is.
Jessica.
Hi Jessica, but I think this is a representation of a mer person or maybe a demon in the water. I think they described it as a demon, but I'm thinking it's a just a mermaid or a mer person.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm trying to think of what else. I had a couple other little things here and there before we get into the maps or anything. Let's see, what else was there?
That's what happens to evil women.
Oh,
Ooh. Welcome in, Jessica. Hope you're warming up. Seems like everyone else is starting to warm up and thaw out.
so let's look at we keep talking about the map that we'll end up doing a show sometime, either on Jessica's show or our show or both, where we took the original map that we showed at the first time on Jessica's show.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep finding new little pictures that go along with these. So there's Mercury, there's toxic lands, and all that good stuff. And we talked about these being realms or their own little world inside this big, huge, flat map.
Mm-hmm.
So you have our known worlds, the Earth inside the center. Then you have the first ice wall, the second ice wall, the third ice wall. Then out past all that, you have all those other worlds that we just showed on that map. So what's the one thing that when we watch NASA launches, what do they do when they get up to the what does everybody talk about when they get up to the top of the atmosphere?
They start curving.
They start curving.
Or they hit the firmament and blow up.
So if you're inside the ice wall and you have all these other known worlds, you would go up, arc over, and come down.
Oh.
So it makes sense if we're doing missions to Mars or some other thing, that we would be leaving ours, getting up so high, curving, and then coming back down to whatever world or realm that you're trying to get to.
Wow, that's a good thought.
But everybody always talks about that curve, how they always think, well, why aren't they going straight up? If we're going, why are we curving? So I thought that was interesting.
Wow.
What's everybody saying? Anything?
Interesting.
Dwarf found him in a pond.
Something about somebody's little boy. And I'm not sure who they're talking about.
Let me see if
Whatever it is very sad. So prayers lifted up.
so I got some new maps and,
Hey,
and
Daryl.
a couple other ones that I've already had for quite a while that we haven't really ever talked about.
Welcome in, Daryl.
So here's one of them. So here's a map out of an old manuscript, but the inside is really kind of boring. Nothing really exciting on the inside. But when you get over to the side,
Oh,
for whatever reason, you get this guy with all these arms.
wow.
It's just bizarre. This guy's got a bunch of fingers, so I don't know if he's a giant. Here's half horse, half man, or I assume it's a horse. Here's a guy with like a double head.
Oh,
Now we've seen this picture on a map before. The guy with the long neck, almost like a stork neck or a ostrich neck. He's been on maps before. But I don't understand why they put him on the side, but they didn't put him anywhere on these maps that I could find.
go up top. What are those heads?
I think those are the winds.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Talk about the different I'm not sure who this guy is looking over top of this map, and this guy's holding it up. And you got another one over here in this corner. I don't know. But we'll, on some of these other maps, if we see these guys again, I know we've seen the stork guy before. Never seen the double-headed guy. The guy with all the arms. Haven't seen him on a map yet.
They almost look like possible Siamese twins with.
It looks like just one head, though.
Well, it's one hit, but it kind of like two kind of put together, like, something like Siamese twin mess up.
Yeah.
You don't hear about that happening too often these days, do you?
No, not really.
Huh.
So I got this map that we haven't ever went over yet.
Ooh, a new one.
But I need to find a better.
Ooh.
I need to find a better digital capture of it.
Oh, nice.
So we can zoom in better, because there is some monsters and stuff in here, but the closer I zoom in,
It's gonna get fuzzy.
it's going to get fuzzy. So I need to find a better digital zoom. So we'll save this guy.
Wow.
So I find a better picture of it. And then one of these nights or on a show, we're going to talk about these maps of High Brazil, the island of Brazil.
Hi, Brazil.
Have you ever heard of the island of Brazil?
That might be something new. But Hi, Brazil sounds familiar, so I might have.
I'm sure you've heard of it.
Probably. I watch so many shows, so many different subjects, all the way down the handpan.
So this is off the coast of
Bigfoot is blurry on maps also.
this is off the coast of Ireland. And it's only on so many maps, but there very few maps from way back. And the
Robin
reason
wants.
is this is the island that's supposedly inhabited by fairies or the fae folk, and it only appears every 7 years.
Oh, I've heard of that. Okay. Robin wants to know if there was a date on the one that had the characters on the side.
They're the characters on this side. Let
The
me go
first
back to
one,
that.
yeah. What was the year on that map with the side characters? I stepped away for Chinese hot sour soup.
What?
Chinese.
I don't know if I got a date. I'm assuming it's the 1500s,
Looks old.
maybe medieval time. I'd have to look it up again. Sometimes I get in a hurry and I just screen capture or I try to download them, but I don't necessarily get all the background on it because I'm looking for weird stuff.
Brandon asks, is it the floating island in Life of Pi?
I don't know. Believe it or not, I've never read the book or I never watched the movie.
Makes you wonder how many islands are like that appear after a certain amount of years.
So we'll have to do a rabbit hole dive on that island for the fae, and they're supposedly when they go looking for it, they can't find it, but then the whole area is like covered in mist and fog where you can't see nothing. So they could literally go right by it and never see it, or is it covered in mist and fog so nobody can find it?
Barry Littleton brings up high Brazil. I've been high in Brazil. Good one, dwarf. Oh my. Yeah, there's so much mystery.
So did you know people in Illinois or the area of Illinois could have belonged to Connecticut or Virginia?
What do you mean? Huh?
Huh?
I mean family ties?
No.
Connected. You got me confused.
At one point in time when they were mapping out the colonies or the states, they were going to make them that big. Georgia, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, that they go all the way across to the Midwest.
Wow.
So these are actually territories. They weren't really states yet, but these were the 13 original states in 1783.
1783. Look at all the water up in Canada.
Well, the Great Lakes.
Oh, all right. I thought, okay. I'm looking at some, okay.
So this map actually shows the Great Lakes, where the other maps we had doesn't show all the Great Lakes.
I was looking at a different spot. Welcome in,
Kurt W.
Yeah, welcome in, Kurt. I thought the little purple area is what you were talking about, so everything kind of threw me off.
Oh.
I thought Alberta looked like a giant lake, and I went, what? Okay.
So if they would have kept this the way they were going to, until they decided to break it down even further, we could have been in Connecticut, we could have been in Virginia. And then somehow Massachusetts, that's over here, is also over here in the Great Lakes. So Michigan and Wisconsin would have been in Massachusetts.
Wow.
Georgia would have had the upper panhandle, possibly of Florida and Louisiana, and so anyway, Then we come to this map, which is the same type of map, but much earlier. That was a newer rendition of what it used to be like.
Wow.
So we might go over this because this map actually has like some facts written in it, some Native American Indian stuff in it. So we'll probably one of these nights, or I don't know if we'll pick it tonight or how far we'll get into it, but yeah, I like those old colony maps. You always think that they were just little tiny colonies, but at the time, that territory stretched way out. Then I have this one, and I think we've showed this one maybe once before. I have this Native American map that shows majority of the leaders and the tribes. So I have a better
That's
I have a better digital copy of this. This one too kind of gets blurry as you go through.
Wow. That's cool.
So for us, here's Lake Michigan. Then obviously you have Illinois coming down. So we had the Potawatomi, and we had the Kickapoo tribe. We had the Illini, the Illinois tribe, which we've always talked about Chief Senachwine, and then you have his brother, Chief Pontiac, I think.
Really? Pontiac is named after Chief Pontiac? Interesting. Yes. Turtle Island.
The United States at one time was the original Turtle Island. North America was Turtle Island. I have a map of that somewhere too. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about?
Mad Pack says, I love that map. I come from the Pauwi and the Sioux lands.
Oh, well, maybe we'll... Then I have this map of celestial bodies. But the interesting thing is the things in the corner and way down here. This is the moon. So the weird thing about that is that this was in 1720 when this was drawn up. So when did we ever have a detailed map of the moon? I wouldn't have guessed 1720. So I have several different maps we can go over.
Wow.
Including past ones and old ones that we've done shows on, and we can still bring them up sometime and talk about them. So let me see which one I already have loaded.
Come on, dear. Where are you? And then...
Well, I'm going to bring a map up and we're going to start looking at it.
There. I'll just go to chat.
All right. Let's see if I can bring this up. I'm going to take chat down for a minute. So this is the map that we were talking about, the colonies. And this was in 1755. And this is an original map that's online at like a an antique or a old map place. So if you'd like to, you can buy a digital copy of this or a smaller print. But if you want to buy the original, or I'm assuming it's original, it's $120,000.
Holy cow.
And this is from 1755.
Hey, Mashira, welcome in. That's a lot of money.
So this one, you can actually zoom way in
Ooh.
and be able to read.
Wow. $120,000.
So here's the name of it: the British and French dominions of North America, the settlements. But if you notice the Native Americans that they have down in the corner aren't what we typically think of, unless those are the ones that are down in Central America, because this map does show Central America too, I believe. But then it also has these indexes, so you can go through and read all about the information and latitudes and all the stuff that they're trying to talk about on this map. So it talks about the map here in this one and the Mississippi Valley. And so this map has a lot of stuff on it as far as information. So there's the Miami. That'd be the Miami tribe or the Miami Native Americans. That'd be right underneath Lake Michigan. And in the early maps, Lake Michigan was actually Lake Illinois.
Really?
Or the Great Waters of Illinois, if you look them up.
Wow. Yeah, they renamed lakes and rivers and towns.
So this used to be, as far as the Native Americans, was Lake Illinois or Illini, after the tribe or the. But as far as this is, because of the main tribe that was here. Where did I just have the Miami? I think they get Lake Michigan off of the Miami, from the Miami tribe.
Yeah.
So there's Fort St. Joseph, which would be right here.
Wonder how many different tribes there was. Even if they told us, they probably lied to us, so you can't trust what they told us. But it looks like there was a lot of different tribes.
So
Wow.
right about where I would say Chicago is this Quadoghi. I don't know how you'd say that. But it says, so called by the Six Nations, the existence of their territories and bounds of their deed of sale to the crown of Britain. So right here is Chicagoe, Chicagou.
So how many times did they change that?
I don't know.
Because the other one is what?
Chalaga,
Shalaga.
which I assume is a Native American term, but
So now that one's a different one. Man, they changed Chicago quite a bit too. Wow. And yes, these are old world maps. And Indians own the old world buildings. They said they were here first. The buildings, anyway.
so you can go through this whole map, and
Wow.
there's just all kinds of little hints here and there, and little things that, of course, I wouldn't know because we never lived in any of these other areas. So there's all kinds of writing. The Ohio Indians, the Six Nations. The first settlement of the English to the River Ohio was at and about Allegheny 30 years ago, since which they have extended their settlements from Shenango to Vanilla. Pickenville, I don't know. But they got all these little things you can read inside these maps are really cool. So if there's an area that you would want to look up, you can find these maps online, which this is what we're doing right now. We're viewing it online. So like I said, this is the British and French dominions in North America with the roads and divisions and all that of the settlements. So if you look that up, you can find this online. But like I said, if you want to pay $120,000, you can have the original and have it hanging in your house if you'd like.
No, thank you. That was cool.
So if we go through it and we find anything really, really interesting, a map like this is more informational. You'd have to look at each thing that it says and try to see if there's anything interesting that they have written down.
And I heard on a show, and I think this could be very, very accurate. So many people say, well, how did they do this? Did they travel? How did they get so accurate on these maps? Well, just look up airships. And it makes sense. They had airships all over the place. They traveled with airships. And then they got rid of all of them, saying they're dangerous. But yeah, if you're on an airship and you're traveling around, yeah, you can get details what's down below. So it's starting to look like these maps are more legit than what people were first saying. But traveling with airships makes a lot of sense. And they probably looked down and saw these creatures in those certain areas, and they,
Right.
To those areas that they saw those creatures in those certain areas, but they were up above in an airship. Yeah, big blimping. Yeah, let's go blimping.
There are so many maps we've seen that have like sea monsters and dragons and dogmen and hairy men, and I just find it hard to believe that those things didn't exist when they made these maps. Because why would you put them in there?
Kurt likes your hat. That was a Timu hat, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one's a Timu hat, but we do have an alien similar to this in our merch shop.
Chastity.
Hey, Chastity.
Chastity.
You're just now headed home from work? Well, it's almost 11. For us, anyway.
I'm building a big boat.
So here's a map. There's like terra firma. So this talks about all the mountains and all the stuff around the globe, or flat Earth, if you will. But this is, you can zoom in on this and go to the Antarctica, North Pole, and
Boy, they got Australia in a strange place.
well, I mean, this map,
Wow.
if you want to look at this, you have America, but then you have our USA. I'm assuming Russia, but why is it our USA?
Oh,
Because here, the Bering Strait, this is the division between Alaska and Russia, which should
is
be
that a
over.
mandala effect? Instead of YMCA, we were going RUSA.
Of course, at one time, so if this is Alaska, that belonged to Russia. We bought it all. We bought Alaska from Russia, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But you can go around this whole map.
Oh
and
my.
look at all these different features.
It almost looks like tunnels.
Well, I think that's a river.
Yeah, I'm talking about earlier. It looked like those tunnels.
It's
Oh
got
my.
it's got all these cool formations and stuff, rock formations and
What in
mountains.
the heck is in the
and
cloud?
It's got airships up here. See that?
Oh, speaking of airships. Oh,
So they got all the mountains listed. They got comets and
wow. Train?
trains.
What's the date on this map? Do you know?
I'm trying to think.
A train.
This-
Oh my.
I'd have to look it up. But anyway, if you go all the way down here, you'd have to translate it, but it tells you like there's glacier. So 21, and you go find the numbers of stuff that you want to look at. And so it's almost like a map encyclopedia. So here's all the rivers down below listed. Here's all the mountains and little hills. They actually tell you how tall they are. Then at every elevation for, it's like Palamo, they got this bird, and you can look up what bird flies at these heights.
Wow.
So it keeps going up, keeps going up. Here's more birds, 6,000 feet. So here at 7,000 feet, we have air balloons.
Yeah, those are actually air balloons, not airships. Yeah. Wow.
Then they got the ones that are volcanoes listed, or used to be volcanoes. So anything with the fire on top of them. So what would you? So here's Everest, or Everts, as they used to call it, but I think that's representation of Mount Everest.
Yeah, because they changed names of the mountains and stuff too.
So I always thought Mount Everest was at one time the tallest mountain. This map shows it as Kanchenjunga, at 9,000 feet.
Kanjunja.
If I'm saying that right, I'm probably butchering it.
I've never seen that name before. That's
I've never seen that name either.
Kanchenjunga.
But evidently, there's a condor that can fly that high, or used to.
Wow.
So there's an air balloon at 8,000. I find it hard to believe that you're climbing up to these mountains, that you need oxygen tanks to climb, but we have air balloons up at 8,000 feet.
I think the air was different back then. That's why we had giant, massive trees. There was more oxygen. See, that's why people lived longer. They were bigger. There was better oxygen and more oxygen back then. So they probably could go higher in the mountains.
Well, how about this one? 11,000 with an air balloon. Way above the tallest mountain. How is that possible?
What are they trying to do? Hit the firmament? Wow.
So this is supposedly a glacier. And I've never seen, unless it's the ice wall or something else, I have never seen any glacier listed anywhere taller than our tallest mountains. But this says glacier on it, 1,100 feet, but yet it has an air balloon. So it makes me wonder that they're showing birds. They're showing air balloons.
Yeah, I think their air was better back then. Wow. All kinds of little volcanoes down there.
Oh, there's just tons of them. I mean, you can go through this and you can find. Then down here, I believe this tells you where they're at. Now, what do you think the longest river is? What were you taught as a kid, the longest river?
Mississippi.
The Mississippi. So these are all the rivers and waterways.
Oh. That's a good question. Mad facts.
What's that?
The Rockies are 13 to 17,000 feet. Wonder how they were how they measured everything.
Well, if they had air balloons,
Yeah.
I guess they could tell somehow how high they were.
Yeah, because those air, not just the balloons, but they were actually in an airship. Those haul thousands of people, and it was magnificent inside. And they probably had technology that showed you how high they were at.
So this Nilo, I'm assuming that's the Nile. I'm not 100% positive, but I think this is a tributary of.
They changed the names on everything, so you don't know.
And then after that,
Amazon River.
After that, you have the Mississippi. Then after the Mississippi, you have the Amazon.
Yep. Good, dwarf. Yeah, dwarfs at Amazon. You win the prize.
But I remember in school always talking about the Mississippi and the Nile. We talk about the Amazon rainforest, but never about the Amazon being the longest.
Right.
We always talked about the Mississippi and the Nile.
Wow. Now, what's in the upper left? That's supposed to be the sun, or is that different land, or that thing? A portal?
That is the inside the
Inner
earth.
Earth? Inner Earth?
Well, that's all molten lava as far as they're concerned, because they're showing it going all the way up into all the volcanoes
Oh,
around the
okay.
world.
All right. Now I see what they're trying to do. Just from a distance, it looks like a portal.
And then this is a world's map of
Jeez.
I don't know what Groenlandia is unless that's Greenland.
If that's Greenland, then make it look huge.
I know.
Interesting. And they make Iceland look real tiny.
What's that?
And they make Iceland look real teeny tiny. Oh, that's interesting. And making Australia pretty big.
Right.
Wow.
All right, let's get something else. But we'll have to go through this like the other map. We'll have to go through this and see if there's anything that's pertinent to what we want to talk about, or maybe make a show of, or sometime, or so let's bring up
Dum dum dum.
let's bring up that constellation, or that somehow it's not letting me do it. Let me. Well, that's all right. We'll bring it up anyway. It's not as big as the other.
Looks interesting down below.
So this is the map that I was talking about, the celestial map, and this is from 1720. And you can buy this map for $6,500. So this has all the orbits of all the planets and going around the sun, and the only bad thing is, once again, it's in another language that I'm not very good at all the time. So there's Saturn with an O on the end. So I don't know what that would be. Any guesses from anybody? Maybe Mercury? I don't know. Because there's Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth. So I don't know what that is.
3-eye atlas. Pluto. It's Jupiter. That's interesting.
Well, I think this is showing
Rotation.
how you get the different quarters of the moon, maybe. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Planet X.
But the thing I wanted to show or talk about was what we saw earlier was this. In 1720, that the whole moon was mapped out with craters and everything.
Maybe the guy who went 11,000 feet up there did it. It's a lot closer than what they are telling us, I think.
Because you can look so there's the Valley of Tranquility. You can look up on a current moon map that NASA shows you, and it has the Valley of Tranquility and all the different things that the astronauts talked about, possible landing places. Well, it's all on this map from the 1720s.
Wow.
So did NASA get their information from
Old
maps
maps.
like this?
Old maps. Probably. Wow.
And I'm trying to see if there's any alien bases or the 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 statue of the pyramid and face.
That was on Mars.
Anything else? Well, the face is on Mars. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
faces on Mars. Wow.
So I thought that was interesting that they have a map completely mapped out of the moon.
Oh, Mashira says she saw the name Ra on there.
Ra on the moon?
R-A, Ra.
Where about? I wonder.
Ra. That's wild.
Ra.
She said down, I think.
Down.
The map of cheese. The moon's made out of cheese. There.
Where?
Move your mouse to
Oh,
the
right
right.
here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, Ra. Oh, wow. Hmm. Interesting names. There's no way I'm going to try to pronounce half of them.
I know. I
Or three
try my
quarters.
best. I'm sure I butcher majority of the things I try to say.
That's bizarre. And they're
So you
pointing.
can look this up.
Hey, Landon Keeper, welcome in.
Hey, Lantern Keeper.
I'll,
So I think it's just called a celestial map. But if you look it up, you'll definitely be able. If you see this design in the middle with the moon map over here, you know you got the right one. If you want to look up. But the map that I really want to get to for tonight, that's after 11 o'clock already.
yeah.
Wow.
Still no deer.
Still no deer?
Still no deer. I saw the fox real quick earlier, and he didn't need anything. He just kind of ran through.
Oh. So this is the map. And I think we've shown this maybe once before.
I've got that on my tablet. That one is interesting. Mm-hmm.
So this one does have sea monsters and all kinds of stuff in it.
That's nacho cheese.
Who's cheese?
That's nacho cheese.
So this is, I believe this is the Urbano Monte map from 1587. And this was found in like big giant manuscripts, and they had to take 60 of them to put it together to get this map.
1587.
So this is a digital copy of it online, so you can go check it out if you'd like. So we'll just start off right here in the center. Just like everything else, I believe that's supposed to be Antarctica.
Or North Pole.
Well, it could be North Pole because they're
right. That'd be the North Pole.
Because there's green. I think that's Greenland.
That's showing the land at the North Pole that they erased and can't Google search it.
So is there a pyramid underneath that star?
Yeah, the Black Rock, Black Pyramid. I think that's supposed to be the tallest mountain or something too. Yeah, there's a big. No, that's the compasses. They're saying these compasses were from the old world because it would point you and guide you to go to the north, to the North City.
Is there a portal? Is there a portal underneath that compass? Is that why that compass is there? Is there a Stargate?
I think it's a higher frequency and it's invisible and we can't see it with our own naked eye. But we can see the northern lights. They say there's an entrance to the inner earth. So, is it an entrance to inner earth that's disappeared too?
So here's Canada.
It's Hyperborea, the Hyperboreans. The Hyperborea was the land up there. So there's some different names to it.
So I'm assuming this is the top of North America, Nova Scotia. But they have a griffin.
Ah. Terra. See, the land that I was telling you about earlier, the Terra de Sia, is they call up there too. Interesting. Superman's life. I think they're blurring out a lot of areas that we're not supposed to see. But old maps sure do show a big landmass up there. Oh, what in the hell is that? A portal?
It says for Viraga.
That looks like a portal.
But why is it all spiral?
Yeah, that's the portal symbol. Ooh. Oh my.
So there's Iceland. I'm assuming that's Iceland.
Hi, Derek. Welcome in.
Hey, Derek.
Holy cow. Or is there a spot in the water that funnels in? Oh, that looks like a portal area.
New hidden land, Terra Incognito Nova. Yeah, I assumed that was Canada, but I don't, or Nova Scotia, or I don't know. Because this kind of looks like the shape of the US.
Yeah.
But then what's this? There's a Gulf.
Oh, whirlpool
It says
into inner
Gulf.
Earth or portal.
So this is all US. So I guess the pink I thought was US.
Well, like I said, the show I was watching the other day, if you look at the sea level and the shelves, that there was bigger land. It was
Oh,
a
wait a
lot
minute.
bigger than what it is now.
Here's Canada. Man, I'm all messed up. How is that Canada?
Land of Labrador. So they renamed stuff so much.
What the heck is Fran? Unless it's supposed to be France. What? But that don't make sense
France.
either.
Well, if the lands were together.
All right, I gotta back this out so I can
Yeah,
look
the
at it.
lands were together at one point.
Here's North America. Here's the US. Because there's South America. This, I guess, is the tip of Florida. So what the heck is there's Canada province. So what is that? Tartarian? Why does it have a griffin? It has a griffin.
Most of Russia, current day Russia, was Tartaria. They had the most land up there on that north. So yeah, I bet that's short for Tartaria. And then it's now current Russia.
All right. So there's North America, Central America.
And these old maps are just fascinating. They're just so different.
There's the Gulf of Mexico.
What it looks like now.
So what was that other
Greenland,
one?
Terra Verde, above the griffin.
Rotate this.
Above the griffin, wherever you saw the griffin.
Rotate that. That makes more sense now.
Right above the griffin, she said Greenland. What's Iceland is actually green and Greenland is actually ice. They're opposite. Where is Fort Jefferson at?
Fort Jefferson.
Mad Pax made a comment. Because we got a base up in Greenland, don't we? Yeah, we do.
We got bases on almost every continent. So
yeah, I'm not sure where Fort
country
is at.
So why does it say Fran?
That's what's so interesting. All these old maps, the North Pole land or Terra to whatever. I can't pronounce that.
So there's Florida.
Until about the late 1800s. In the ocean by Florida. Oh, okay.
What?
Fort Jefferson.
Oh yeah, it's out on an island, right? It's one of the ones that are out past the Keys.
Oh.
It's like it has like the most.
Is that where the Star Fort is, or the Star Fort by itself?
No, I think that's where the star fort is, and it has the most bricks ever used in any building.
Okay. Yeah, because we were talking about that massive star fort. The Tartarians invented tartar sauce.
So there's Bermuda, Bahamas.
So some things they didn't change, other things they changed the names to.
So is this supposed to be Cuba? But yet they got the Bermuda and Bahamas.
Hmm.
I don't know. I must be thinking of something wrong.
Ooh, people.
Jamaica. Yeah, let's start looking at people and stuff.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, they look kind of normal.
Well, I was going to ask dwarf if they were male or female.
Let's see.
Were you guys?
So everything.
I wasn't interested in any of this when I was. I mean, I was interested in Sasquatch, UFOs, and stuff, but these buildings and stuff. I mean, I started Tartaria about 5 years ago, I think, 6 years ago.
So this says region of giant.
Oh my!
Region of giants. Giant. But why do we have this giant bird?
Oh my!
So everything else looks like here's a tree, here's some cities, here's what supposedly is a rendition of giants. And then look at this.
He looks mischievous. Like
But
he's
why do all of a sudden do you have a big bird that's even bigger than the giants? What is that?
Oh wow! Oh my! Dwarf, don't look. Dwarf, do not look. Too late.
What is that thing? I know it's a bird, but why does the head look?
Looks like a fox bird.
So
Oh my!
there's another big
Ostrich?
bird right there.
What's the other? What's the smaller one? An ostrich?
I guess. I guess that's an ostrich.
Who is the king? Yeah,
This guy?
yeah. Can we read it? Dwarf, you said it.
Portugalo? Porfagola? I don't know. I don't know if that's his name or what dwarf say. Something bad?
He noticed
Oh, yeah.
the female monkey.
So I don't know if that tells us what his name is or if that's what that land is, whatever that is. So let's go back over here to the giants. What else is around the giants?
They look a little hairy.
First of all, where is the giants? That's in
Africa?
South America?
Africa. South America?
South Africa. Well, here's the U.S. Here's Central America.
That'd be South America.
And way down at the bottom,
Robin says Portugal.
Portugal.
That thing looks like a sleepwalking.
Zombie?
It's sleepwalking, the land of the zombies.
I don't know what this says. So if that's a normal sized tree, these people look a little big.
They did say some back in they were as tall as the trees also. Those are massive giants.
What's that?
Oh, oh my. A lamb, sheep.
A lamb? A llama? I don't know.
Dog with a bad hair day.
Oh, there's a bird carrying an elephant or something.
Well, and that's a pretty big bird. To pick up an elephant?
I guess.
Wow.
I'm assuming that's an elephant. Oh, here's some mer people.
We had a request. Another king, or that's the same dude? No, that's a different king.
Yeah.
Huh.
So they're all along this whole.
Mashira said, look at the red crosses on the ship sails. Knights Templar.
All right. Where are the ships here?
Oh, yeah. Good catch, Mashira. Wow.
Name of Ferdinand Magellan's. So that's coming. These are Spanish, right? Magellan, Spanish galleons.
Robin said that one place, Terra de Frigo, it means land of fire.
Where was that at?
I don't know.
Oh, right here. Terra Fergo.
Thank you for the compliment, Derek.
What's that?
You can read it.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's see what else we can find. Oh, there's a.
Daryl asked if South America was touching Antarctica. If it wasn't touching, it's
Where?
awfully close. That's why I say, why is South America so hot and warm? And then, oh, it is touching. And then the short little distance, it turns into ice and 50
No, it
below.
looks like there's
Oh,
a little tiny.
yeah. So why is it so icy when South America is so warm?
But this isn't really showing ice. If,
Wow.
if this is
Old map showed land.
what's that say?
No, dwarf.
What?
He said, there's Walmart.
Walmart.
Don't forget the Dollar General porta potties. Oh, there it is again. There you go, dwarf.
Hey, they cross stuff out. Why'd they cross this out?
Oh, they don't want you to read it.
Well, they didn't do a very good job if they don't want us to read it. Of course, I can't read it anyway because I don't know that language.
Yes, if you haven't heard, don't go into a Dollar General
Is
bathroom.
this all Spanish? Does anybody in chat know?
Yeah,
Robin,
yeah.
you looked up the land of fire.
Dwarf would know too. Dwarf, is this Spanish? Or what language is this?
Portuguese, Spanish. I'm assuming this is a Spanish map. I don't know.
I don't understand the humongous giant bird.
Ew.
Ew. Ew. Was he? Ew. Roadkill.
All right, let's zoom back out so we can see where the
Oh
heck
my
are we?
gosh, there's all kinds of things on here.
What the heck?
Wow.
All right, what is it saying? Where are we at now?
Robin says Portuguese or Spanish. Mad Pack says it looks Latin. Not
I
fully.
don't.
Dwarf says not fully Spanish, but I can understand most of it.
Yeah, I mean you can kind of tell some of the words here and there. At least I can some of the words here and there, but I don't really know Spanish or Portuguese. But I can kind of guess at some of the words because they're spelled almost like our English. Some of them.
If there is an inner earth, I still say that's where a bunch of these things are.
Oh, there's a dragon.
Or a griffin.
Wow, that looks like a dragon. It's got a long tail. I don't know. So what is that? What land is that?
Antarctica.
Well, I thought that's what this was, right off of the tip of,
I
or is
still
this all Antarctica all the way around the whole circle?
say, yeah, oh, that's, yeah, now they're saying it's an ice wall and it's probably land.
There's more ships. They all have the red flags. Almost all of them. Ooh, what's that?
Oh, is that, oh, what do you call it, Leviathan? Is that the big giant dragon that's supposed to come out of the sea?
Oh. If you guys see anything, Jane, keep an eye on the chat. If
I'm
somebody
trying.
sees something or recognize something, let me know.
Yeah, Lantern Keeper says beyond the walls.
Because I'm looking at the second monitor, so I'm not really looking at the camera or the.
All right. Because Admiral Berg said that past the ice wall, when he went past it, there was land bigger than the United States, and it was luscious and gorgeous. And I think there's a lot more land that they're not telling us, and Google makes it invisible. Well, that place has a lot of mountains. More hairy people.
So what is this?
That looks like a ship, that you, the oars or whatever.
Well, why would
That's
you?
what I was thinking.
No, wait a minute.
But yeah, why are the other ships not like that?
Yeah, so why are you drawing ships like this?
Right.
And then all of a sudden,
Well, that's what I was thinking that was.
and all of a sudden we have this.
Maybe it's a submarine. Maybe it's underwater. I don't know. Looked like a first grader got a hold of the map.
So there's that. Then right above it, we have a ship that looks like it has oars on it.
Yeah. Viking ship, Robin says.
Looks
Looks like a drowning gremlin, that thing, that the head that was coming up. He said it looks like a drowning gremlin.
A drowning gremlin.
The head, the monster thing. Looked like a dragon head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wherever he went.
But why such details on these ships?
Oh, see, some of those have oars. Okay, they do.
But look at the sails and how the ships are made, and then all of a sudden you have this.
That's weird.
That is weird. I don't understand that at all. All right, let's see if we can find anything else.
Harold said the fire coming out of the back of the oval ship.
This one?
Oh, That
Does
one
look like it does have red and black or something,
does
or
kind of look like fire coming.
I don't know. That is strange.
What dwarf? Harold said it's a UFO.
So here we have people, but then look how much bigger these people are compared to these people.
What's riding a horse? They looked a little different.
I'm not so sure that's a horse, but
Oh, it looked almost like a dog. I was wondering if it's a dog man.
I don't know. I mean, I can zoom in, but I can only go in so far.
Right. Ah, there's some weird things on this map. This one's cool. Reptile riding a horse. It's a lizard man. Lizzie people.
There's our goat.
Meh.
That says San Francisco. Chicana.
Chicana. San Francisco. What's underneath San Francisco? Starts with a V.
Volcano.
Oh.
So we have
Dwarf.
California over here.
Whatever
Then
you
we have San Francisco over here.
whatever you zoomed in on, dwarf says not male.
Not male.
Are you talking about the goat? Oh, volcanoes under San Francisco.
But we got California right here. California. This.
Is that when California was more an island? Oh no, it stops right there. Okay.
So we got California. That's Verminio. But why is San Francisco right here? When this is California.
Because there was more land then. I
I
think
mean,
that
I understand, but
yeah.
I'm just trying to make sense of it in my head, and it's not.
Ooh, more creatures. Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
Well, they don't look healthy.
Chupacabras. Oh, we have teepees. Is that another
Ooh.
griffin? Am I going too fast or too slow, or what do you got? What do you guys think?
I haven't seen any complaints.
That's an awful big dog.
Robin says the pink area says Tartaria again.
All right. Which pink area?
I don't know.
Because there's the griffin.
Not a lot of
Listen,
land.
right here, Tartaria. Tartari.
Man, wind's picked up.
All right, let's go back down here. See what's in. Whoa, we didn't see that guy or girl or whatever that is with claws
Ew.
and whatever this is.
Looks like a grasshopper or something. Something with spikes. Is he going after that dude in the water?
Then
Oh my.
this thing. I wish it's dumb, but it's like I wish I knew what they were thinking or trying to represent. Are these actual things they saw? Are they mythical? Are they?
What the heck?
I don't know.
That looks like it's going in the ground.
Now we're back at our Sagittarius guy.
Hmm.
Or whatever he is. There's the dragon.
Hey, Blues Cruise.
Hey, Blue Cruise. There's another kind of griffin or something.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a griffin.
All right. So now we're down at the bottom corner. There's another one of those weirdos. Whatever that is. What's De La Cache? Lacache? De La Cache?
De La Cache?
Terra de la Cache.
Robin said there's some panthers on there. Hmm. Wow.
All right, I think we need to
Oh. That another goat? Never mind.
turn it a little bit. What are these guys doing out in the water? Those look like mermaids.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it looks like they got two separate fins or flippers instead of one. You know how we have our mermaids now. There's just one big. They always show them as split.
Yeah, that thing. Don't have a face.
Well, I'm assuming it's not looking at us. But I don't know. So is that Brazil? Oh, here's some more frolicking going on.
My. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Ah, here we go. Look at this. Cyclops. Got a big giant cyclops. So where are we at now? That's down. Is that still Antarctica? Right? Of course, it says Brasilia. Brasilia. Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
Mothman.
I think that's a griffin standing up fighting a lion.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is a griffin.
This map is confusing because how is Brazil?
Robin said the Cyclops had a wolf over its shoulders.
That's something almost like a possum. I
Oh,
don't know what that is.
oh yeah, wolf, fox,
Some kind of animal.
weasel.
Cyclops. Mono monoclusis. Mono is one. So how is it a Cyclops and mono at the same time?
Mad Pack says, does Cyclops have a third eye, or what do you call it, the second eye?
Oh,
Because he wouldn't have a third eye. I guess it would be called a second eye. He's got buck teeth.
yeah. Don't be making fun of the Cyclops.
Wild.
That looks like it's got a monkey face.
Yeah.
That, I don't know what kind of face that is.
Oh, that's weird.
I like to know who what the dude that drew this was like in normal everyday. Like,
I take it that's a camel.
yeah. Oh, here's some more people. That's kind of weird. Why is his eye
Oh, wow.
like that?
I take it that maybe an alligator?
I don't know. What are these weirdos doing?
No, it looks like he's taking a dump. For entertainment purposes only.
I don't know. I don't understand. So he's in the water. The women are on land. That looks like a dragon. Yeah, there's griffin. Yeah, Robin, there's griffins all over this map. We're not even all the way around the outside of this thing yet, let alone what's going on the inside.
A giant lobster.
Yeah, why would they have that? Ooh, what's all this?
Oh,
A bunch of little islands?
that's different.
Or is that from? No, I think that's supposed to be islands or something. I thought maybe this was a comet, but that looks like it's supposed to be the sun for the equator. I mean, we're not even close to getting anywhere.
A lot of land.
Probably should do this better.
Blazer, it's about time you woke up.
Blazer, where you been?
Blazer. I
You're
am
awake? You must have been in somebody else's chat tonight instead of ours. Blazer.
Detention, Blazer. Detention.
Probably should take this in like sections at a time or something. And I think it's hard to follow where everything is. It's kind of weird how they have a animal that looks kind of happy, kind of normal, then all of a sudden this guy looks demonic. It's got a dark eye and all weird shaped.
Looks malnutrition.
There's another griffin. Or that's the same one that we saw earlier. Another one of them, whatever those are. There's a unicorn.
Aha. See, they are real.
Unicorn.
They are real. They're on old maps. Blazer to the office. Blazer to the office. You better have your note signed by your mother.
All right, where they got this out here in the middle of
Yeah, what was that?
the ocean? Looks like it has a hole in it. Whatever, if that's a mountain or a rock or.
All right, folks, what does that say? That's weird.
Polo de Magnier Verda.
Robin says the red spots are castles by the unicorn.
The unicorn.
I used to forge my notes. Oh, guess those are castles. Ah.
Yeah, there's the Rose Argonne, Roseland. So the Rosicrucians, right? Roseland. I don't know. I'm having a hard time following this map.
There's so much on here.
So this says China. I don't know why he put CHI then the NA down here. Is that the Great Wall?
Maybe.
Right? That'd be the Great Wall, right?
Yeah, I think so. That means Tartaria on some old maps would be above China and Russia. Great Tartarian Wall.
Hey, what's that?
Oh my. Oh my. Well, it's supposed to be wings. Kind of weird looking wings.
Desert to D Lop. LOP. I don't know.
Ooh.
What?
What's on the right? We just covered up its head.
That's the same kind of creature we've been looking at all night.
All right.
The whatever. I don't know how to describe it. There's another one. There's another one underneath this lizard or whatever that thing is. It says
Slee,
desert.
maybe it's a slee stack.
A slee stack.
Hi, Poncho. Yeah, it's a slee stack. Wow. And they both have their arms holding out like they're going to get something, but the one up above isn't looking at anything. That's weird. Oh,
So I wonder if this map isn't finished. Just like that boat, you have these guys that are all colored in and have a little bit of detail and stuff, but then all of a sudden you have these guys that are just like pencil drawings or. So I wonder if this map never got finished. Where should we go? There's just so much on this map.
just
What?
zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. That's an elephant. You just find a spot and go zoom. Definitely a different land than I don't think we have now. Look at all the little islands. Snuffleupagus. Good night, Daryl. Thank you for stopping
Hi,
in.
Daryl.
I hope we gave you encouragement and entertained you.
I hope we're not boring everybody looking at this stuff, or we're doing a good job. I don't know.
Now
I don't know how to view. I don't know what the best way to view this map would be.
we're keeping our numbers.
That's those guys. We already saw those guys. Oh.
For entertainment purposes only.
There's some more monster heads.
Mer babies.
Well, I guess I need to
Harold says a Spanish and Italian mix of wording.
Spanish and Italian. All right.
For entertainment purposes only. Welcome in, May May. A lot of ships. I wonder why some those look covered.
Those are sails.
Oh, okay. It just looked like they're okay. I guess they are sails. Never mind. Wow.
What islands are these?
Jeez. That's a lot of islands. Makes you wonder if they're still there. They just blur them out. One of those islands have dinosaurs.
Moldova? I don't know. See, there's some more boats or whatever with
That's weird.
So are they? So are they shooting cannons?
Oh,
I don't know. Oh, what's that?
wow. Wow. Combination of a shark and a griffin, or
So what I said, this was 1587.
wow.
So what would be out in the ocean in 1587?
And is it supposed to be that big compared to the boats? You just don't know.
What's going on here?
No. You just put a spear in something.
Oh,
Another
it's
one.
another giant bird. Crocodiles, lizards, something. I don't know. Parfait de la Pata, Pataha. Hmm.
That one looks bigger than the other ones. Wonder if they had giant mermaids.
Well, I would assume they were titans. I don't know. Because then you go down here, you got that little guy, you got little mermaids or
Right.
mer people.
That's what made me wonder if the other one was a giant.
Then all of a sudden you got that guy, then down below him, I don't know. So I'm assuming he's hunting this bird.
A rabbit?
Yeah, I think
I guess it
so.
would be a rabbit.
All right, let's go. Let's go back up. I don't think we went over any of this stuff yet.
A lot of big birds.
All right. If you guys see anything, let me know. Or anything you want to look at. It's weird how you have mermaids or mer people and dragons and sea monsters, and you get to a certain area, there's nothing.
Oh, he's smiling.
He's a happy monster.
Looks like a snowman. Yeah, what are those little white mountain things? That's weird.
I don't know.
That's weird.
A lake with boats or a lake with, I'm assuming it's water. I don't know. A lion, a leon, Leone. I'm assuming that's supposed to be lion. A camel. All right, what else is there?
Where are all the blemmies?
I haven't seen a blimmy yet.
No, don't see any blemmies. Hey, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Me. It's the land of me.
What is that?
Ship, but why does it look so different? Or is it the sail? You're looking at it blowing away?
Oh, maybe it's a different view of the ship compared, because I was wondering what this was.
Oh, that looks like an empty ship.
Maybe it's a shipwreck. I don't know.
Shipwreck.
There's that spiral. Is that vortex for Rago?
Yeah, I think that's a portal.
Hey, look what's on this map.
That's Brazil.
The island that disappears?
Oh, that one.
I think.
Oh.
So in 1587, they have that island on this map.
Huh.
And I'm assuming that if you follow S7, S6.
Now we know where it's at. Dum dum dum.
And here's the equator.
They'll stop you and say you can't go past this point.
So the equator, they got at 24 and 23. So you go above the equator.
There's all kinds of islands.
Well, that's Ireland. Because remember, we said it was off the coast of Ireland. It's off in the middle of the ocean, off of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's supposed to be the mystical island or of the Fae or the little people. Cool.
Wow. Harold said the swirl. Where'd it go? The swirl in the water, Virgo, means abyss.
Abyss?
Blemmies at Denny's.
That guy's got
Whoa.
water or something coming out of his. So is that supposed to be like a whale?
Well, I was just gonna say, if there is all the things that look like whales and dolphins, weren't they around back then? That's kind of interesting.
I don't even know where that spiral is anymore. Wasn't that long ago that we saw it.
I know. It was up by Greenland, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's supposed to be the abyss, the spiral, huh?
Go down. Zoom in. Is it right there?
Yep.
There it is. Yeah. That's wild.
Now we're back to the bird where we started,
The bird.
but somehow I don't think we ever went, or maybe we did. I'm not positive. I think maybe we made it all the way around.
It has a giant lobster. I don't get the giant lobster. That'd feed a lot of people, wouldn't it, Dwarf?
Yeah, because there's a cyclops. I think we made it all the way around.
Wow.
I'm sure there's probably a lot of stuff we probably missed.
That's a lot of little islands. And they're all
Right.
named.
I guess maybe I'll
Wow.
after some time maybe take screen captures or of little sections. So I'm sure I've confused myself, let alone anybody else probably watching, trying to figure out this map where we're at. All right. Is there any place on this map you guys want to take a closer look at?
Rock lobster. Harold, get the butter. Lobster party. Now you're making me hungry.
Yeah, I think we looked at everything on this. Or kind of went over everything.
May May says, can you look at China a bit again, Carol?
China. Gotta find China. I'm trying to think of where.
It'd be up there kind of close to the North Pole.
If I remember right, they had it split
This is confusing.
I know.
We had it earlier.
I know. I'm having a hard time. I keep losing myself. All right.
Is it the white thing over there?
The white thing.
I'm gonna zoom in towards the middle, the white area. Go into that area.
Here?
Yeah. What is that area?
No, that's right. That was right above North America.
Cooking lobster sounds like a goat screaming.
Well, I'm not doing very good, so I'm sorry.
There's
All
so
right,
much.
where should I go? Somebody tell me where I should go. I know we
There's
want
so
to go to
Yeah,
China.
there's so much extra. The pinkish. Yeah, where your mouse is. Go over that area. I don't know. It was over there somewhere. We had it. Maradi, China is the China Sea.
Where does it say that at?
I don't know. That's what Robin said. Let me zoom in now. Is it there?
I remember China being spelled in two different places on.
Hmm. Yeah, keep going that direction to where the water is. There.
There it is.
There. Yeah, where the water is.
All right. Sorry, it took so long.
Chai. Nah.
But I don't really, I mean, other than the buildings, castles, temples, whatever. I don't think we ever saw anything weird as far as monsters or giants or there's the Great Wall. I don't remember seeing, I mean, there's even in the water right here, there's no, they didn't show us any sea monsters, any. So I don't, what do you want to look at? May, or any specific part of China?
Just the formation of those tiny little islands down there are just odd.
Yeah, I don't
That's so
know.
weird looking. Robin said those castles, red castles, may also be forts.
Yeah. Dude, look at that one.
Wow.
That one's huge compared to all the other one.
Queen.
Queen?
Maybe a queen.
Quan?
Yeah, maybe a queen lived in that one.
Still there, May, or who was it? May that asked for China?
Yeah. Oh, the chain
Okay.
of islands look like the Philippines.
What's that?
Robin said the chains of islands look like the Philippines.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
So, so what's the big giant land mass next to it?
Here?
Yeah, that Terra deCio that they claim that we don't have anymore. Wonder what that is.
Well, whatever this
Hmm.
Japona ice, that's an island, I think.
Yeah, because the conspiracy has it there's a massive land over there, and that's what takes 3 time zones up on why they kind of skip and they kind of zip around and do weird things. It's not a straight line. Interesting. Oh, it's close to the Big Lobster too. Let's go.
So it's between where? China and what? It's just off by itself.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what that is. And Susan asks, how do they know back then what the land looked like? Is that a stupid question? No, it's not a stupid question.
No, it's not stupid. But I have no idea other than airship
Airships, we're guessing.
or they're most of the history books try to tell us that explorers went around all the coasts and mapped it out as best they could. But I find it hard to believe that in
right.
1755 that we had a map this detailed.
I'm guessing airships, and they're able to look down and
We haven't been up in the corners
there
yet.
was a bunch of airships.
I don't know what that is.
People or creatures or
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be the map of east west and
Japan might have been there. They just didn't name it Japan back then. So the land of Japan probably is over there. It's just a different name.
did they ask for Japan?
Meme says Japan isn't even there. Look, it's probably there. It just.
Well, what was Japan? Lepon? Lepon.
So everything's
I can't remember the old name for Japan.
Yeah, everything's named so differently.
All right, now I'm lost again.
Help, we're lost. It's up there somewhere.
I'll just look for the lobster.
Yeah, look for the Big Lobster. That's right. We're lobster hunting. Where is he?
There's one lobster. I don't think it's the right one, though. Nope, wrong lobster.
No, it had those tiny little islands.
Right there.
I believe that, Susan, that they all believed that it was flat Earth back then. All the maps are pretty much show flat Earth.
So there's China.
That's the same. I don't think that's the same little islands.
No, the islands are up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking around at everything that's right off of. So where is Japan?
Zoom in right there. I mean, go up. No, you're going the wrong direction. Yeah,
Well, I'm just looking around everywhere. Nippon. I'm sorry, I said Lipo. Yeah, Nippon.
Isn't that it? The little island right there? Zoom in.
Right here.
It close to that.
I don't know what that is.
She said you passed Japan. That's Japan.
This?
Yeah, doesn't Japan have an island off of Japan too? So like towards the left would be more
The
Japan.
bigger land is Japan.
Yeah, because
This
they
one.
have kind of like a over there.
I don't know.
A Moskva. All these names are so different. Wow. Rayton. The bigger island is Japan. You mean the long thingy?
Okay, so this is China. Do you guys think this is the Philippines?
Mei says the land besides China, the big huge giant thing that's different colors. You think that's all Japan?
This?
So is that what you're thinking Japan is? If it was, they had a lot of land back then. Everything looks different.
Well, it'd be nice if I could read this.
Yeah, I know. Half Spanish, half Italian.
Zangia. Zangia? Zangia? I don't know. Well, I hope we're showing you what. I mean, if you guys can recognize it, I'm not making any sense out of.
Hmm. Man, there's a lot of little islands.
I don't recognize anything on this.
Yeah, it's all. It changed the names on purpose. Gaton Isola.
This.
Mm-hmm.
So is that supposed? Is that Giapon? Is that Jayapon Island? Is that supposed to be Japan? Giapone, Japan.
Mm-hmm. Looks awfully big on this map. My goodness, still no deer tonight.
All right. What else you guys want to look at?
Now, that had a lot of stuff in it. Now, there's a chance of not moving or it's froze.
Oh,
That was a good map. I like that one. That was one of them that I tried to swap over here to this computer. She's,
what?
Harold said, yes, very. It was Japan.
Yeah, Giapone, Japan. I guess I don't know.
And Robin says, we love map nights.
Map night. Well, let's see. What else can we?
Oh my, it just dropped down from 20 to 15 to 12.
Oh, I wonder why we lost everybody.
I don't know. Just all of a sudden, poof.
Nobody likes this.
Oh, might be a fluke thing. Now it's back up to 13. It just kind of goes up and down, up and down.
I know. I mean, to some people, it might be boring.
Well,
I was thinking,
you can't please everybody. Maybe next week we'll
I
have
was
something.
thinking I had,
Brandon's still here.
all right, what do you guys want to do next?
He didn't do our only cryptid report.
I said we are going to save it till next week.
Oh, okay.
That way we can.
Yeah, Harold says Gyapoi Isoa means island of Japan.
Ah.
They made it look so big on that map.
Oh, I know what I was going to show.
I'm making more tea. I'll be back.
No.
Oh.
If you go to Google Earth, and this has been quite a while ago, so I don't know if you can still see it or not, but I will bring it up. If you go to Google Earth, you can find at this location you can find what people are saying they think as a flying saucer or UFO crashed in the side of a hill. So people are saying that's a flying saucer that crashed in the side of the mountain range in New Mexico. And supposedly these are the coordinates I mean, it kind of looks like a flying saucer, but what do you guys think? I'm assuming this is a real image. Somebody else sent me this. Actually, Jane's brother sent this to us.
Oh my.
Remember when your brother sent this to us? It's supposed to be the crashed spaceship inside the mountain, on the side of the mountain.
What else would it be? That's weird looking. Blazer's eating popcorn.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, what else would that be?
I don't know. I can't zoom in very much because it just gets blurry.
Right. It's a giant sand dollar.
And then if you guys have ever heard the story about a flying saucer or UFO that was so big that they had to build a building around it.
Yeah, I heard that one. Harold said that was said to be a satellite dish by officials.
Oh,
By officials.
I always heard that was a UFO that crashed in the side of the mountain, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know. So have you ever heard this? If you ever heard the story about how they recovered a flying saucer or found one, a UFO, and they had to build a building to cover it up? Supposedly, this is the building in South Korea. They said this is the building in South Korea
Oh my.
that they built this building to hide a UFO.
You never know.
So if you go to Google Earth, South Korea,
Yeah, do we believe officials?
and I don't know how you, like I said, I'm horrible. I'll probably butcher everything. Anyang Sea, Anyang Sea city in South Korea. You're supposed to be able to see this structure.
That's the saucer section for the USS Enterprise.
It does kind of look like the round part. So I don't know if you can get the street view or anything off of this and see what the sides of the building look like.
Probably not. It's forbidden. It's the forbidden zone.
I don't know. So the word on the interwebs is that this is the building that they constructed to hide the flying saucer or UFO. I obviously have no proof or know that picture is real or
something's cooking. Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah.
You're just imagining this. You're over.
Let's see. How about this? We can bring this up. Probably. Now, this is probably just somebody's guess or list of what they think are stargates and portals. So number one is the Giza Plateau, which
Mm.
would be the pyramids. Number two, I pretty much agree with Mount Shasta.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ayers Rock, that's in Australia, right?
I don't know. I've never heard of that. I don't know
Ayers,
that.
the big red rock, I think.
Sedona, definitely. But Aries Rock. Yeah, I don't know that one.
Then Sedona, everybody always talks about the portals and vortexes in
Mhm.
Sedona. Machu Picchu,
Yeah.
I believe that. Lake Titicaca,
Mm-hmm.
Stonehenge, definitely. I
Stonehenge,
think
definitely.
Stonehenge.
Yeah. What's that?
Glatzensboro Tor, that's another ancient site.
Never heard of that one.
Mount Kaliash, I don't know about that one. Great Zimbabwe, I don't know. Tiacohone, I think was that Central America?
Is that Cacao Canyon?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chaco?
Chaco Canyon, Chaco Canyon, Mount Sinai. I've never heard Mount Sinai, although that's where Moses went up, right? Mount Sinai.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense to me.
Easter Island, yeah.
What Blues Cruise say? Unsolved Mystery YouTube channel has a Google Earth photo of what appears to be two distinctly different UFO that either landed or crashed in the Amazon jungle. Wow.
Ah.
Oh, Taiwanaco.
Taiwanaco.
I don't know. Easter Island. I believe Easter Island. Bermuda Triangle. I believe that one.
Lake Biako.
Mount Fuji.
Delphi. Mount Everest.
In the Himalayas.
In Himalayas.
Hey, they got that one on there. They got these on there twice.
Well, yeah, Bermuda Triangle's on there again, too. What
Oh,
the heck, people?
what's going on with this list?
What the heck, people?
All right, we'll skip those and do the ones that they haven't listed yet.
There's Mount
Bermuda
Everest
Triangle,
again. Nazca
the
Line.
Nazca lines.
Oh, Petra. Oh. Mount Herman. Queen Maud Land. Why do they say Antarctica and then they got Queen Maud Land?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
The
interesting.
Four Corners USA. I never heard the four. I know what the Four Corners is, but I don't know why they would.
They say there's the four corners of those states. There's a energy and stuff if you're right there at the four corners.
So Angkor Wat, I believe there's one there. I don't know about Mount Herman. I don't, like you said, I don't know what Queen Maud Land is. So what do you guys think? You guys agree with most of these, or
Robin says she's been to a few. Sedona, Mount Shasta, Cocoa Corners, and the Canyon, and the Four Corners, where the four states meet.
yeah, there's a star in the middle of the Four Corners.
I was there when I was little, but I barely remember
Just
it.
like there's a star or compass point for uh, the Hoover Dam.
A portal to the other side of the page.
What's that?
Some of those places portal to the other side of the page is what
Yeah,
Blazer
they
said.
did. I don't know how they manifested over there. I guess I should have read the list a lot closer before I brought it up. But most of them on that list, I agree with. I think there is
Mhm.
something going on with them.
Definitely high energy, something strange about it. Hey, Rocky. He says the North Pole. Welcome in, Rocky. Yeah, we were looking at
North
some
Pole, yeah.
looking at the North Pole in the old maps.
I mean, there's probably places that everybody knows in their state that possibly could be a vortex or a stargate or portal.
So where's that canyon? In California, Nevada,
Must
Arizona?
be out there by if Robin's been to it, must be out west somewhere. Chaco Canyon. California. Is it in California, Arizona? Where is it, Robin?
A lot of high strangeness. Makes you scratch your head and go,
Huh.
Hmm.
What?
Man, we're almost at 3 hours.
Yeah. Went by fast tonight.
It's by Farmington, New Mexico.
Ah.
Marion Straits is straight is the gate. I was just watching a YouTube on that stuff.
Some night or some day we'll go over this too. This is kind of interesting.
What, the Great Lakes?
Yeah, this is supposedly all the stuff in and around the Great Lakes. So I got better pictures of it than this.
Wow.
But it's got like the Jesus statue listed and old mines and shipwrecks and so some one of these nights we'll go over that map.
Wow. A lot of high strangeness up there.
So just for instance, like I said, underwater Jesus that they put in the water. So right there, here's where you can find Petoskey stones. Here's
Oh,
here's the underwater Jesus.
oh, the Petoskey
Lake
stones.
Michigan Stonehenge.
I like the Petoskey stones.
Ancient Caribou Walkway. So that's like the drop 11 that we talked about, I believe.
Ancient Caribou Walkway.
So we'll pick a night and go over that map. That's a pretty cool map.
After 3 hours, it's alive, finally.
Finally woke up.
Finally woke up from her snooze. Said you put her underneath a blanket and she's in a coma. Either she's awake or she'll go back to sleep. Oh, yeah. Glacier National Park is one, too. So many people just vanish there. And yeah, Rocky. Maybe that's where I saw that. Yeah, Leaving Babylon. I subscribed to her. Has a video with the map that has the land of Jesus. I was just watching another one earlier. Daryl and I were talking about it. Terra
Oh, that reminds me.
I can't pronounce it. Terra de Sioux? Land of Beulah? Land of Jesus. There's all kinds of maps that shows it.
Yeah, the land of Jesus. Yeah, I've seen several maps.
Terra
I
de
don't know. I don't know if I've ever downloaded one or not.
Terra de So, something like that. Rocky knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's really good. She, if anybody likes old maps, go to Leaving Babylon. She digs deep into old maps. She's really good. Madeline.
So you know how we talk about them messing with our dates and
Right.
well, this is one of the best photos I've seen so far of that type of stuff. So here's an old marker tombstone, memory of Captain Nathaniel Sutcliffe. But if you look at the date,
760.
so that's clearly a J
Right.
or an I. It looks like a J to me, but it could be an
Yeah.
I.
That's 760 in his year because the J represents him.
So there you go. That's one of the clearest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's definitely a J. That's year 760. Wow. Yeah, and Rocky, we were talking about that. The land between Russia and Alaska, they use up 3 time zones for some strange reason for a short little area. Yeah.
Not sure about these skeletons.
What does it say down below?
Shield and spear. Let mortal. I'm just wondering if this guy's a mason or something.
Yeah, because that's definitely what you see on buildings and stuff, that the J or an I is not a 1. And they added 1,000 years to it.
What's this?
PY, a 7.
Oh, like January the
January
7th.
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 Yeah, January 7th. Died January 7th. And I'm saying the year 760.
In his 64th year.
So he was 64 years old. Wow. So where was this at?
I don't know what the cemetery. I don't know what cemetery it is.
Wow.
I just found this.
Look at the details of that tombstone. Goodness sakes. Wow. That's interesting.
I mean, sometimes you see the numbers and dates on buildings and stuff, but it's hard to really see. But this one was such a clear picture, and you could zoom right in on it.
Interesting.
Well, I think we should probably call it a night.
It's been 3 hours. Come back next Friday. We'll probably have more maps and stuff. But yeah, if you guys like these old maps, go to Leaving Babylon. She even explains the 3 time zones that they kind of squeezed in to make the 24 hours. The time zone does not make sense at all.
Miss Boda says, I was born and raised in Petoskey. You can't see the Jesus statue until the bay freezes over.
Oh, wow.
I thought divers. I thought I saw videos where divers go down to the Jesus statue.
Wow. Makes you want to underneath all these lakes and stuff that they covered up. Wow.
Between Russia and Alaska, there are 3 timelines missing.
Right, the time zones that we were talking about. The distance that they show have quick 3 time zones, which means there's more of a landmass there and hidden land. Yeah, she's got some good videos on that. Because if you look at Alaska and then directly over and you hit Russia right away and you're missing 3 hours, they kind of filled in 3 time zones. It does not make sense on how big the time zones are, the rest of the areas. Yeah, it does make sense. Dum, dum, dum. Now it's time for Dwarf to go live.
Dwarfy's turn?
Yeah, Dwarf, your turn.
I thought it was Blazer. I thought it was Blazer's turn.
Where's all of our police chases? Friday night, not one stolen car. The underwater crucifix shrine is a life-size white marble statue of Jesus submerged 22 feet beneath Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we ever set up a night to talk about that, I'll probably download or find some pictures to go along with everything that we talk about.
Oh, Robin's internet went out.
What?
And I agree with you, Rocky. All kinds of interesting things.
Yeah.
I swear this is the Great Awakening and people are waking up and using their common sense. So much of this has been in front of us our whole lives. We're going, what? It just makes you go. It's been submerged since 1962.
Robin's over in Rumble checking her Rumble feed.
I heard, yes. Man, did you and I watch the same show? I'm trying to think. I watched so many lately. Yeah, it was clay that they molded. Man, was it Bridgewater? It could have been Bridgewater Triangle if you're following him, Rocky. That it was soft stuff, and then when you added, I think it was water or something, it just formed into super hard rock.
Yeah. Yeah,
we're probably watching the same show.
We've talked about that, and then also the old book or Explorer's manuscript that talked about the.
You got to be kidding me! When did he get on? There is a live police chase, and he said Dwarf's on.
Oh, okay. Well, we're getting off anyway, so everybody go over and check out Bigfoot Dwarf's police chase.
Yeah, so how long has he been on?
I don't know.
Okay, he just went on. I was joking about a police chase on a Friday night. Now that's funny. The statues, they say, were carved with chisels, ain't adding up. Well, just like they didn't hire 2 men in a wagon either.
Yeah, 2 men in a wagon. So somewhere I have that article about they used to take the saliva or poison from that one animal in South America, and it would turn stone into liquid or soft, and I'd have to find it somewhere. I got all those slides talking about that.
The smoking scans on it, the live police chase channels on it, Dwarf's on it.
All right, everybody go check that out.
130 mile an hour. It's a motorcycle. Right. Oh my gosh, it's a motorcycle going 130 miles an hour, now to 120, 122. All right. Well.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it. We've been on for 3 hours, so you guys all go over to Bigfoot Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Blazer put them in the chat, the link. So make sure you go over there and check out the speed chase. And
Blazer's over there now. And Rocky, it was great seeing you.
come back next Friday. I don't know if we'll pop on any other time before then, but we will be starting probably our guest shows again. So we'll keep you updated on that. Otherwise, we'll see you next Friday.
And if you want to watch a police chase in the motorcycle, hit that link. Head over to the Dwarfs channel. All right.
All right, everybody. Good night. Love you. I hope you guys had a great time. Hope we entertained you, and keep looking up.
Keep your vibrations high.
And we'll see you next time.
Much love, everyone.
Night, everybody.